MSC Seashore might be one of the most beautiful cruise ships we've ever sailed on, but there are a few things about this ship that honestly surprised us and not in a good way. Here's our top 5 hits and misses on our sailing. In no particular order, we have our first hit. The entertainment venues on MSC Seashore are outstanding. The theaters, lounges, and activity spaces all look amazing and feel purpose-built for shows, games, and live performances. The Seashore's La Cabaret Rouge reminds us of World America's Panorama Lounge. It was an amazing spot for concerts and parties. Coming in on the misses is the layout of the ship. It can definitely be confusing. Getting around the ship sometimes feels like walking through a railroad-style apartment and having to go up, down, and around just to reach your destination. Let's go back to a hit. This ship is simply beautiful. From the atrium to the restaurants and hallways, the decor is eye-catching everywhere you go. MSC really leaned into making this ship visually impressive. The Seashore had enough areas to make you forget that you're at sea. The glitz and glamour decor makes you believe you spent a lot of money for this cruise. I didn't want to say it, but the complimentary food made us rethink reserving this cruise. If you want an elevated dining experience, you'll likely need to visit the specialty restaurants. The complimentary dining options were underwhelming, and the desserts in particular didn't impress us. How do you mess up on carrot cake? How many of you would love the idea of jumping aboard a ship and dropping your carry-ons in your cabin right away? One thing we loved is that on embarkation day, the Seashore actually encourages you to go straight to your cabin and drop off your bags, even while the rooms are still being prepared. It's super convenient and something we wish more cruise lines did. Kudos to them for allowing this. Going back to the misses, this one was a disappointment. If you like kicking back on pina coladas or custom drinks, you're gonna have an issue. The cocktails weren't as strong as we expected, and there aren't as many customization options since most drinks are tied directly to the menu. MSC changed the bar game sticking to a shortened menu to speed up the process, but is it worth it when you can't get a Malibu Bay breeze? Every ship needs to have the coolest spots to cool off or enjoy a thrill. The pool areas are excellent. The adults only section is really nice, and the indoor pool might be one of the best features at sea. You're not going to find indoor pools that are free on other ships. They're usually more money for cruisers who spend top dollars for higher luxury tiers. The top deck of the Seashore has fun water slides and splash areas for kids. It's nestled into the top deck, where the kids' spots are, and it is pretty packed in there. This cruise is definitely geared towards the kids. What a miss here, folks! Being that we sailed on the Meraviglia, we thought the courts would at least be bigger, but it wasn't. The sports court was very small compared to other ships, which limits what activities can realistically happen there. While it's great for my knees, it's not exactly ideal for other ballers who wish to have a legitimate experience on the cruise. The fact that it wasn't indoors dropped the ratings big time. Dropping the last top hit, hands down the best specialty restaurant on the ship for about $25 all you can eat at Ola Taco, and you'll leave completely full. The tacos, bowls, and Mexican street food options make this one a must try. The desserts are the final blessings. Make sure that if you sail on the Seashore, you enjoy a meal at Ola Tacos. Unfortunately, we're going to leave you with the last and probably the biggest miss for us. Hands down, the casino location was a miss. The casino sits in an open area of the ship. The cigarette smoke can drift into nearby spaces, which can be unpleasant if you're just walking through. If you're in Times Square, you'll definitely get a whiff of that smoke and air fresheners. It's one of those spots that we stayed away from because of that reason. Times Square is where they hold a lot of activities too. We stayed away from the forward section most of the time. Thanks for taking the time to view our hits and misses for the MSC Seashore. We know how important it is to make a sound decision. We know it's all subjective, and depending on your taste, it could be the one for you. If you appreciate this video, hit that like button. If you want to see hits and misses of our future and past cruises, Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously.